Hi guys! This day we will discuss Gulliver's Travels, a comedy about the most exquisite fantasy adventure. The movie opens with Gulliver, a middle-aged man, going about his daily routine. Gulliver works at the post office, where he meets Alfred, a new employee. Gulliver is Alfred's manager, and at the end of the day, they go together to deliver the mail. They meet with Anna, a journalist whom Gulliver loves, but hasn't told her. On the same day, Alfred delivers the news of this appointment that he became the postmaster instead of Gulliver. Gulliver has been employed here for a decade, but no one seems to love or respect him. Alfred claims that because Gulliver is afraid of everything, he will not advance in his life or career. Despite this, Gulliver emerges from the office tense, sees Anna, works late at night, and he musters the courage to go into Anna's office to confess his love for her and asks her out with him on a date. But he stays silent. He takes a random piece of paper from her desk. When Anna asks him if he wants to take over a task discussing travel, he readily accepts, but during that assignment, he should have written a travel blog for the next day. And at home, he copied some files randomly, and the next day he handed it to Darcy, who loved his written skills so much and gave him a new assignment, which is to go to Bermuda Triangle and write about the stories of ships that are destroyed there. Gulliver immediately agrees to make Anna fall in love with him, and Anna packs everything he needs for the trip. There we see someone waiting for Gulliver, showing him how to operate a boat and making the journey easy because the boat operates on its own. Gulliver sets out on his adventure, and at first, he likes resting and reading a book. However, when he wakes up, there is a gigantic wave in front of him and a sea storm. He puts on an air jacket to save him, but his boat shakes violently. Later, we notice that Gulliver becomes inside the tornado, and after opening his eyes, immobile and witnesses a gathering of people. They are hovering above his chest, and their size is very small, like ants. Their leader introduces himself as Alex, the ruler of the kingdom of Lilliput, and when Gulliver watches them tie him to the ground with small ropes, he screams in terror, but manages to break free from the ropes and believes that everything is a dream. Alex then commands his soldiers to drop this monster, and we watch as they throw hawks at him. He falls to the ground and loses consciousness, and when he wakes up, he discovers that they have dragged him into the kingdom of Lilliput, where all the little people have gone to see the monster. When they get to King Theodore's palace, the daughter of King Princess Elizabeth begs Alex to stop tying Gulliver up like this. After Alex informs her that the creature is a spy for the adversarial kingdom of Belvogia, Gulliver finally asks the king, "Where am I?" The king's assistant responds, "You are in the kingdom of Lilliput, the greatest nation in the world." Gulliver is skeptical of everything that is happening to him, so we see him imprisoned in a cave. There he sees a small man named Anthony, who Alex put it in a jail because he attempted to flirt with the princess. And Alex shows up when he hears them making fun of him and calling him the Purple Man. He becomes enraged and threatens to arrest them for all their lives. Gulliver responds by telling him that the term Purple Man actually refers to courage, which makes Alex proud. He then leads them to a place to plow. They use Gulliver's size to their advantage by tying him to an equipment and tilling the land. Suddenly, they hear an alarm from the palace, indicating that the kingdom of Belvogia has attacked them and is attempting to seize the princess. Alex hastily goes to the palace and gives his soldiers the order not to assist the princess, as he is the one who will save her. However, Gulliver's friend Anthony asks him to help the princess because Alex won't arrive in time. Gulliver easily defends the princess from kidnap and also save the king and his secretary by extinguishing the fire. Everyone applauds Gulliver for his brave and the king then gives the order to get him and his friend Antony out of prison, thanks for his courage, and invites everyone to dinner to celebrate this milestone. Alex becomes very upset that the king praising someone else than him. Then the king asks Gulliver, "Where are you from?" He responds, "From Manhattan." Many people believe that he is the city's president because he is the most courageous of them. Gulliver tells them that people in Manhattan used to refer to him as the magnificent president, and for the first time in his life, he feels like a hero. And all believe him with the exception of Alex. Alex asks Gulliver how he survived after Gulliver showed them the movie Titanic and informs them that this is his life story and that everyone is depressed about it. Gulliver responds, "I was revived." Then we see Antony asking Gulliver to help him win Princess Elizabeth. They go to the palace together where Gulliver hides and sings a song and Antony dances. The princess feels happy and falls in love with Antony. Alex then enters to her to flirt because they were planning to get married because Alex is the brave man. But the princess doesn't like him. Finally, we see Soldier discover Gulliver's boat. When Gulliver gets to a location where the phone works, he discovers that Anna has left 12 voicemails. She is upset with him because he took the blog without writing it. And she wants to go to the Bermuda Triangle and write the report without Gulliver's help. It's also evident that Gulliver wants to stay in Lilliput rather than go back to New York to see Anna again, but Alex is not happy about this choice. He expresses his discomfort to the king about Gulliver. The king responds by telling Alex that he has faith in Gulliver, giving Gulliver his position of the new general and demoting Alex to deputy general. Alex is envious of Gulliver and he stops Lilliput's defense system so that Belvoja can battle them. Belvoja assaults them as soon as notices that and their protection is weak, and they use the sea to get to the kingdom and shoots fire shells at it. And because Gulliver is the new general, he has to battle them. He enters to the sea to stop them, but they hit fire at him. He is unaffected, and in the end, he wins easily and became the kingdom's savior. The king assigns soldiers for styling Gulliver's hair. Alex enters the princess's room and tells her that he can see her however he pleases because he loves her. Nevertheless, the princess at last tells him that she does not love him. After becoming upset, Alex travels to the kingdom of Belvoja and approaches the king, pleading with him to assist him in creating a robot so that he can defeat Gulliver, because the soldiers had discovered the book How to Make Your Own Robot in Gulliver's boat. So the king grants his request. A few days later, we hear the alarm once more time, indicating that Belvoja has attacked Lilliput. Gulliver gathers small soldiers for battle, but he is shocked to see a massive robot, and Alex takes control of the robot and challenges Gulliver. Gulliver is compelled to accept the challenge and attempts to remove the robot, but it remains in its place. Alex carries Gulliver and he makes him acknowledge his laws. Gulliver acknowledges that he is not a president. The king and princess are shocked by his treachery, and Alex sends him to a desert island where a giant girl takes him. The girl believes Gulliver is a toy and places him in the Barbie house. Anna reached to the island where Gulliver informed everyone that she was his princess, leading Alex to know of her and imprison her. Anna sees King Theodore and the queen in their prison because Alex imprisoned them after Gulliver's defeat. Antony chooses to travel to the island to save his friend, and despite his compact size, he makes it there safely. Gulliver then recognizes a corpse of a pilot and utilizes his parachute to flee and return to the kingdom of Lilliput. Gulliver goes to jail and tells Anna that he loves her and she forgives him for the blog. In an effort to show off his bravery, Gulliver challenges Alex to a battle to save Lilliput. The following day, Gulliver and Alex get ready for battle, with Gulliver's only requirement being that if Gulliver wins, Alex must return the kingdom to King Theodore. If he loses, Alex can destroy the kingdom. Alex accepts, and then the battle starts. Alex wins handily, but Anthony swiftly enters the rowboat and defeats Alex from within. So Gulliver can easily defeat Alex, and all rejoice at this triumph, which was made possible by Anthony Bravery, who asking for permission to flirt with the princess. Suddenly, we see that Alex starts running quickly and takes the princess hostage, but the princess becomes very angry with Alex and beats him. We also see that the Belvisky king and the King Theodore are going to start a battle, but Gulliver stops them and makes peace between them. After a few weeks, we see that Gulliver quits his job at the post office, gets a job as tour clerk, and embarks on a happy romantic relationships with Anna. After the most exquisite adventure, the movie comes to close here. Please press like and subscribe to the channel to get new movie recaps. Miss Bombastic was with you. Goodbye my friends, with my love.